Welcome again. This is part 4 of how to really improve your English so that you're able to speak English freely. So, on the first one, we spoke about why are you learning English? That's very important to determine. Step 2, we looked at you need to commit because at some point, in order for you to achieve something, you need to make a level of commitment. After you've made the commitment comes step number 3, which is practice. You need to realize that in order for you to do something, you plan something and then you do something, which is practice. That's a very important key in the whole process of actually learning English and learning how to communicate in English. The fourth one is the barrier, the biggest barrier that you will ever have in English. And this is the beauty about knowing the barrier. Knowing the challenges helps you to actually overcome them, So the first one here, actually, the biggest one is called misunderstood words. The number one reason why any person stops studying, stops learning, or gives up studying, gives up learning is because of this big barrier: misunderstood words. Okay, this is the power of a misunderstood word. You can have a sentence. Once that sentence has a word in there that you don't understand, what you read afterwards is literally a blank because you don't know. So I would say photosynthesis is a healthy process in the environment. You know, a healthy process, but what is photosynthesis? So that's why it's really important for you to note that this is going to be your biggest number one challenge, and there are ways now to overcome it. The first one is you need to look up the word. You need to look up the words. There's Google now, there's Wikipedia, there's dictionaries. Tracing, looking at the different meanings of the word allows you to not just understand. So once you look up the words, then step number 2 is for you to apply. What do I mean by apply? It means that you need to take that word and probably create 5 to 10 sentences. All right, until you understand completely how to use the word. Also, what really helps as well is you need to trace the words to its origin, actually, because that will help you actually understand where the word came from. So the most interesting one was I started looking up words, and I always thought the word nice was a virtue, a good word, a good quality to have. But when I looked at the meaning of nice, it originates back in the days where a nice person was the village idiot. All right. Meaning that even good people would take advantage of you because you're the village idiot. And that actually helped me to really look at the word a bit differently as well. So it's very important to just look up words, look at their meaning, not just that, but learn to apply them, put them into sentences, 5 to 10 sentences. And if you really want to master it, go to even about 15 to 20 sentences. In the beginning, the process, this will slow down your process in the beginning, but I guarantee you the little improvements of understanding what the words mean over time will have a compound effect, and you will understand, and you will just not know words, because this is the worst thing. Most people think they need vocabulary, or they lack vocabulary, but the problem is this: you can have the words, but you don't know how to apply them. This process here helps you to apply the words. And that is what we want. We want you to be able to take the vocabulary that you've got and be able to apply it in whatever scenario that you've got, as limited as it is. So, yeah, that's the most important one. So, yeah, I think that's actually the summary of this area here. It's going to be very short. Understand that there'll be misunderstood words, and also what I really actually want you guys to practice on this one here, especially if I know other nationalities have different accents, so sometimes it's hard. So you might have to work harder on pronunciation. The best way to work on pronunciation is have a video of how to say the word, an English person saying it, then have a video like this and pronounce the word and listen and compare. That's usually the best way for you to actually help you improve the pronunciation. All right, otherwise, thank you. We got one final step, and this one is going to be the one that puts everything together.